Would you like us to come and colonize you again and sort it out?
To come and colonize us again?
Yeah.
Sort it out?
Yeah, should we go over and colonize you and stop the horrific slaughter of Christians?
No, but that's what you have created.
Yeah, so should we sort it out?
When you talk about the benefit of the British Empire, he did as good as much as he did evil as well.
These
and
tribes.
it's quite rich for you to sit there thinking you can patronize someone as me that is more intelligent than you are.
Were these massacres happening when we were running your country?
I'm more intelligent and more educated than you, arrogant twat that is out there talking rubbish. You want to come and colonize Nigeria?
Wait. Were these massacres happening?
If you're allowed, can you?
Were these massacres happening
as
under
dumb
us?
As stupid as...
Listen, after watching this particular conversation, for once in my life, I wish I was Nigerian.
I'm telling you.
Like for real, for once in my life, after watching this particular video, it's on YouTube actually. I wish I was Nigerian. Now, so basically this conversation was between these two guys and then this Nigerian man about colonization. And basically the conversation was about colonization benefiting like Africans or the people that were colonized more than it harmed them. And the guy was like, this Nigerian man was like, bro, as much as colonization in a way benefited some people, for that one, you can't take it away. There have been some benefits from the colonization. But that you can't compare the detriment or the harm that it caused to the benefit that it got. It's like, this is like a 80-20 conversation that we are having. And you realize that there are some people who fall for this particular like conversation. They agree to the fact that had it not been for the white people, Africa would not be civilized. Meanwhile, these people came to meet civilization over here. And for whatever reason, migration was never a problem. For whatever reason, migration was never a problem when these people picked up their ships to come to Africa and come and extract all the resources we have over here to their places. When they came to Africa to come and pick up our people, to go there and build their country, it was never a problem. When these people were coming here without permission, there was no problem. But then when our people started going over there, that is when everything became a problem. You hear things like, had it not been for them, we would not have things like schools and then hospitals. Are you telling me that had it not been for their hospitals, we, our forefathers, would not have taken care of themselves? Like they couldn't perform surgery, they couldn't treat their wounds, they couldn't treat malaria until these people came. One thing that most people don't know or fail to acknowledge is that these people, the things that they were building in all these colonies, the roads, the hospital, the railways, all these things were to facilitate the colonialism, to make sure that everything is going on smoothly in their administration.
You don't know.
Name one thing. You can't even name one thing that was built by these people that only helped us, like didn't benefit them. When you talk about the hospitals, these things were not built for us. It was built for them. 37 military hospital, it was built for them. It was basically built for their military troops, not Ghana military troops. The railways, they built this thing to connect the mining areas so that they can go and camp. The malls that they built over here, the Kingsway Mall, it was basically to provide for their people, the expatriates who were here. The schools that they built, this was basically to enroll people in their way of life instead of our way of life, to understand their language after they converted you to Christian. You know, sometimes people confuse school with education. They think that if you don't go to school, you are not educated. You and I, we are speaking English not because we didn't have a language or a common tongue. Back then, people were trading even before these people came. The harbor, they were exporting things from here to their area. So basically, their empire would not even exist had it not been for Africa, had it not been for Asia, especially India. Let's listen to the man and what led to this particular incident.
The fact is, Britain survived a very long time without the need for any migration. Literally over 1,500 years. It's until very recently.
If you don't mind, from when to when? From when to when? Can you give me?
From the Anglo-Saxons up until 1945, we had negligible migration.
Do you know what Britain was doing in other countries?
Yes, civilizing them.
What were they doing?
Civilizing them. We were building the bridges, we were building the railways, we were building the hospitals, we were building the schools. We gave them courts, we gave them trial by jury. We
Can you give me an example of a place where Britain
civilization,
civilized them?
water infrastructure, sanitation. We gave them everything that they needed to be civilized countries just like us. And we gave it out of compassion because we understood that other people are not so blessed as us in their faculties, and we need to look after them because we have a duty to other people.
We cannot have this very conversation and not balance the conversation. Of course, they had to build some infrastructures. that only facilitated the extraction of these very mineral resources from the hinterlands. I can tell you about Nigeria, for an instance. The Igbos were like, at some point, no, our life was terrible by your oppressive regime and rulership. We need to be free. And that was the crime. When the Igbos and the Yorubas joined forces to say that we needed independence, what did Britain do when they finally agreed to let go? They made those Northerners who rejected English education, English religion, English way of life, the overlord over these two who were civilized and educated, because it was easy to control the whole of Nigeria using the Islamic feudal system. And that is why we have the genocide, the massacre of Christians ongoing now in Nigeria. And what has Britain said about it?
Would
Nothing.
you like us to come and
Because it
colonize you
benefited
again
them.
and sort it out?
To come and colonize us again,
Yeah.
sort it out.
Yeah, should we go over and colonize you and stop the horrific slaughter of Christians?
No, but that's what you have created.
Yeah, so should
when
we-
you
should
talk
we-
about-
should we-
when
should
you
we sort
talk
it out?
about- When you talk about the benefit of the British Empire,
Wait,
he did as good as much as he did evil as well.
These
and
tribes.
it's quite rich for you to sit there thinking you can patronize someone as me that is more intelligent than you are. But you want to come back
were these
and
massacres
colonize me.
happening
You
when
think
we
you
were
can
running your
colonize me?
country?
I'm more intelligent and more educated than you, arrogant twat that is out there talking rubbish. You want to come and colonize Nigeria?
Wait.
Yes,
Were these
Can
massacres
you?
happening?
If you are allowed, can you?
Were these massacres happening
As
under
dumb
us?
and stupid as you
or
are, you
did
think
they
you can come and
happen
colonize
when we
Nigeria?
left you to run your own country?
That's very stupid thing
Were
to
they
say.
happening
I thought
under
I was
the
going to have a
British?
civilized conversation
When we were
with you.
running your country,
Maybe I listened to you.
were these massacres
You want to
happening?
come back and colonize
Were-
Nigeria?
were these
What a damn stupid
Were
question.
these
Very
massacres
unintelligible
happening
question.
under us?